This video is presented to you by www.testprepadda.com. Dear students, this video is a continuation of exercise 3. In the previous session, we had discussed two questions. So we will continue that. Here question third says, find the maximum and minimum values of a sin x plus b cos x, where a and b are real numbers. So what is given? Function a sin x plus b cos x. So I'll write here fx is given as a sin x plus b cos x. Different ways are there to solve such type of questions. Here I'll tell you, if I take a right angle triangle, where I will take b as perpendicular, A as base, B as perpendicular, A as base, and let this angle as alpha or whatever you want, alpha or theta. Okay, so if B is perpendicular A, this angle is 90 degree. Pythagoras theorem will give you the value of hypotenuse, root A square plus B square. Got it? So if I ask you what is the value of sine alpha, you will tell me b upon root a square plus b square, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Okay, cos alpha, if I ask you cos alpha, it will be a upon root a square plus b square. Got it? Now, if in this a sin x plus b cos x, I divide and multiply root a square plus b square, then I'll write this as a upon root a square plus b square sin x plus b upon root a square plus b square cos x. Now check, sin alpha is b upon root a square plus b square and cos alpha is a upon root a square plus b square. So in place of this I'll substitute cos alpha, and in place of b upon root a square plus b square I'll substitute sin alpha. So this way the function is converted into root a square plus b square, and inside I'll write this as cos alpha sin x plus sin alpha cos x. Now recall the formula sin a plus b. What is that? The formula is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So this will be converted into root a square plus b square sin alpha plus x. Okay, so sine of any angle, what is the maximum value? maximum value of sine for any angle is +1 and minimum value of sine of any angle is -1. -1 less than or equal to sine theta less than or equal to +1. So if I find the maximum value here for function fx, then it will be plus root a square plus b square. And what will be the minimum value of fx? Minimum value of fx will be minus root a square plus b square. Got it? So this fx will lie between these two values, root a square plus b square minus root a square plus b square. So this can be considered as the range of this given function a sin x plus b cos x. Got the idea? Okay. Now, I'll take another question here. The next question is question number 4. Here the question says, find the maximum value of 3 sin square theta plus 2 cos square theta plus sin theta by 2 plus cos theta by 2. So here the function, if I write f theta, then it will be 3 sin square theta plus 2 cos square theta plus sin theta by 2 plus cos theta by 2. Now how to approach such type of questions? If you recall, we have just got the maximum value of a sin x plus b cos x. What is the maximum value? Root a square plus b square. Okay, so we have just got the maximum value of a sin x plus b cos x. Now if you look at this function, this part can be considered as a sin x plus b cos x, where a and b both are 1 and 1. Okay, so if I ask the maximum value of this part, what will you do? Root a square plus b square. You can do 1 square plus 1 square, and that comes root 2. So maximum value of this part is root 2. So our job is to find the maximum value of only this part. Okay, so how will you do that? 3 sin square theta plus 2 cos square theta I can write as 1 minus sin square theta. Okay, so this becomes 3 sin square theta minus 2 sin square theta. That will get subtracted, and this way at the end you will get 2 plus sine square theta. Okay, plus the remaining part you can copy, sine theta by 2 plus cos theta by 2. What is the maximum value of sine square theta? Obviously it will be 1, maximum value. What is the maximum value of this part? We have just got root 2. So what is the maximum value of f theta? 2 plus 1 plus root 2 means 3 plus root 2. The concept is clear? Okay. Now, I'll take another question here. Question says, find the range of following function. Function is given what? F theta is equal to 3 root 3 cos theta plus 13 sin theta minus 2. So I'll write the function here. F theta is given as 3 root 3 cos theta plus 13 sin theta minus 2. Please note, whatever maximum or minimum value of f theta, that will be decided by this part only. Okay, so whatever maximum value, minus 2 will be the maximum value of f theta. Whatever the minimum value of this, minus 2 will be the minimum value of f theta. Got it? So our job is to find just maximum and minimum value of 3 root 3 cos theta plus 13 sin theta. Now again you recall, we just discussed the maximum value of function a sin x plus b cos x. What is the maximum value we got? Root a square plus b square. What is the minimum value we got? Minus root a square plus b square. Just compare this with a sin x plus b cos x. What a I can write here? 13. What b I can write here? 3 root 3. So what will be the maximum value of that part? It will be root 13 square plus 3 root 3 square, and that becomes 169 plus 27, and that is root 196, and that is 14. Okay, now what will be the minimum value? Just negative of this. So we got maximum and minimum value of this part. So what will be f theta maximum? It will be maximum of this minus 2, and that is my 12. That is 12. What will be minimum of this given function? What will be minimum? Minimum will be minus 14 minus 2. And what is that? Minus 16. So we got maximum and minimum values. And range is what? F theta lies between these two values. So f theta range will be written as minus 16 to 12. So this is the range of function f theta. Okay, got it? Now I'll take another question here. Here the question says, find the period of a function fx where in the first part of the question fx is given as sine 3x plus cos 2x minus 3 tan 5x, and in the second part of the question the function is given as tan square x plus 3 cot square x. Okay, so dear students, before I solve this question for you, I would like to discuss the period, or better I say periodicity of functions. A function fx, please note this, a function fx is said to be periodic if there exists t greater than 0 such that f x plus t is equal to fx for all x in the domain of fx. If t is the least positive real number such that f x plus t is equal to fx, then this t is called period of fx. Period of fx. So what is written here? A function of fx is said to be periodic if fx plus t is coming fx, and this t will be called period of fx if t is the least positive real number. Okay, so I'll discuss different important points here, like if t is period of a function fx, then please note, then period for functions such as fx plus a or a times fx or fx plus a, period for these type of functions where a is any real number will be t. So please note, if t is the period of function of x, then period for functions such as fx plus a, afx, fx plus a will be t. Very, very important point. For example, if I talk about trigonometric functions, we already know the function of sin x. The function of sin x is 2 pi. The function of cos x is, the period of sin x is 2 pi. The period of cos x is 2 pi. The period of tan x. The period of tan x is pi. Okay. So, if I ask you, what is the period of sin x plus 2? What will be your answer? Your answer must be 2 pi. If I ask you what is the period of function fx, which is equal to 2 plus tan x plus 5. Your answer will be pi because the function of tan x, the period of function tan x is pi. So here the period of this fx function will be pi. Got it? Now I'll take another important point. Period of function like bx plus a. Here b is multiplied with x. Please note the period of such function will be the period of fx, that is t, upon modulus of b, the number which is multiplied with x. Okay, for example, if I ask you period of sine minus 5x plus 3. What will be your answer? Period of sine x, that is 2 pi, upon modulus of this minus 5, that is 5. So period of sine minus 5x plus 3 is 2 pi by 5. Okay. Now third important point. We know the graph of sine x. What is that? The graph is like this. Okay, 0 to pi, it is positive. Pi to 2 pi, it is negative. Now if I ask you mod of sine x, what will you do? Just this negative portion will become positive. Okay, so it will look like this. Okay, now if this is the case, then you can see the graph is repeating after every interval of pi. So the period will become pi. Okay, so not only this, in general I'll tell you, for all values of x, for all values of x, theta, or better I say x, sorry, for all values of x, mod sin x, mod cos x, sine to the power 2nx, cos to the power 2nx will be, or will have, for all values of x, these functions will have period pi, where n belongs to integer. Okay, now in similar manner we can define another point where we will say sine to the power 2n plus 1x, cos to the power 2n plus 1x. Basically, power is an odd number. Power is an odd number. While in the previous point, the power was the even number. So here the period will be 2 pi. Here also n belongs to integers. Got it? Now, now I'll tell you the periods of another point. I'll take fifth point. If I say mod of tan x, mod of cot x, tan to the power nx, cot to the power nx. These functions have period pi only. Tan x also has pi, cot x also has pi. Mod of tan x will also have period pi. Okay. Now a very special point. A very special point. If fx and if fx gx hx, take, you can take more than two functions, fx, gx, hx. If these functions have periods t1, t2, t3 respectively, then period for, if I say a times fx plus b times gx plus c times hx, for the period for this type of function will be actually LCM. LCM of T1, T2 and T3. LCM of T1, T2 and T3. Got the point? Here it will be LCM of T1, T2 and T3. Dear students, please note that a constant function will not have any period. A constant function will not have any period. For example, if I say f theta is equal to sine square theta plus cos square theta, and if I ask you what is the period, of this function, you will say that sine square plus cos square theta is actually 1. So f theta is 1, which is what? A constant function. A constant function. And as I told you, constant function does not have any period. So what will be your answer? No period. Okay. Now, I'll take the question which I have given you earlier. What is the question? Question says, what is the period of sine 3x plus cos 3x, cos 2x minus 3 tan 5x. So if you go and check, as you learned that if fx has period t, then fbx will have period how much? T by b. Here you can see T by b. So the period of this function sine 3x will be 2 pi by 3, and the period of cos 2x will be 2 pi by 2, and the period of tan 5x will be pi by 5. And we have learnt in the point number 6 that if more than one functions are added or subtracted, the period for the final function is found with the help of LCM of all periods. So if I want to find period of this fx, I'll take the LCM of 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 2 means pi, and pi by 5. And the LCM of this comes as 2 pi. So the period for this given fx will be 2 pi. Got it? Now, for the period for function fx is equal to tan square x plus 3 cot square x. Now, as you see here, in one of the points we discussed tan to the power nx, cot to the power nx. The period is pi. So, two functions are added actually here, and both functions have period pi and pi. So, we'll take the LCM for pi, it will be pi. So the period for this fx in 6th B question, this function will also have the period fx like tan square x and cot square x. Okay. So this is the way we find periods of different trigonometric functions. Okay, now in the next video of trigonometry, we will talk about compound angles. Okay, so to know what are compound angles and what different identities can be found, please watch another video of trigonometry. Okay, thank you. This video is presented to you by www.testprepadda.com. Testprepadda.com provides free audio-visual lectures of different subjects by expert faculties, free online tests prepared by expert faculties to students who are preparing for engineering or medical entrance exams or planning to take exams like KVPY, Olympiad, etc. It provides a platform where students can interact with mentors to improve their performance in the exams. The mission of this online medium is to help students to achieve their goals. Log on to www.testprepadda.com to watch free video lectures on different topics, to download free revision notes, to take free chapter-wise online tests, progressive test, and mock test, to discuss doubts with mentors. Thank you for watching the video. To stay up to date with the latest videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on our Facebook page, Test Prep Adda. All the best.